I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishies as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Hey, Dina.
Hey, Father Fish, how's it going?
Doing okay. How are you?
Doing good. Can't complain.
Nice. We are here. But pumped up here. All right. Who's here? Christian's here. Christian, I sent you a label. Hope you got it. Hope it worked. The return address was not right. So I don't know why that happened. But go ahead and throw it in the mail. We'll see what the post office does with it. William Avery. Going to share the live stream on the show. Good. Thank you, William.
Thank you.
Doom Pie is here. Jenny is here. Hey, Jenny. Jenny's a good old friend, a good old Texas girl. Nice to have you with us, Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Doom Pie. O.C. Urban Gardener. Eric, what's that? Clodak. It looks like Eric needs a wrench.
Mm-hmm.
Is that possible? Jenny needs a wrench. Let's get Jenny turned blue here.
Yep, and Pam John Pam Hat needs one too.
Pam John Pam Hat. Massive planaria overthrow, I tell you.
Oh.
Oh, well. There are only certain kinds of planaria that are a problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's the diamond-headed one. If it's just a flat one with no diamond head, they're a detritus eater, and there won't be a problem. It's only the diamond-headed one that's a potential problem. And what you can do with that is put a Betta or two in there. It's going to consume some of the shrimp, but it'll get rid of the planaria because they love to eat them.
Yeah, they do.
Megan said I look amazing. And Nathan said I'm looking well. Well, thank you.
You're looking a lot healthier this weekend.
Feeling some better. Eric, glad I found your channel. Setting up a natural 55. Bravo. Let me get you all wrenched up. Get everybody wrenched up here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I got them all so far. Happy to see you. What's your take on two effects? Well, we can't get two effects anymore. Um, they're not available, at least not live. Nobody cultures them. Nobody collects them. We do blackworms now,
Mm-hmm.
which is actually a worm, as opposed to tubifex, which is not a segmented worm. The blackworm is actually a segmented worm, and they get 6 to 8 inches long. We never see them that big, but they get that big. What are your thoughts on acrylic tanks? Says Paul Wyman. I really like them a lot. Um, there are a series of problems with acrylic. The primary one of which is that it scratches. Um,
But it does.
Scratches on the inside usually are invisible because the water just kind of bevels them out. Scratches on the outside, and a hazing. They will haze. They will also craze. An old acrylic tank will have crazing, which is little hair cracks, microscopic cracks all along the edge, which is a sign that the acrylic is breaking down. They hold up amazingly well, and you can keep them going for 20, 30, 40 years, but they require a fair amount of labor, buffing labor, if you're going to keep them in really mint condition. And I think that's the value of acrylic. The acrylic is a non-reflective surface, which means you don't get glare on an acrylic tank the way you do on glass. So if it's well polished and super clean, it's like you're looking right into the water. It's like the whole thing is made of water. It's a remarkable kind of experience. So, yeah, I like them. I don't currently have any acrylic. I'll probably wind up with some. Acrylic tanks, they tend to pass from hand to hand, and I'm sure I'll wind up with a bunch of them at some point. What are your thoughts on carbon packs inside the Engelbach filter? Would it make much of a difference in water quality? The value of carbon packs is short term, and that's because of the nature of carbon. Carbon is wood, heated but not burned. Heated to the point where all of the moisture is driven out of it. And the higher the heat temperature, the more moisture is driven out. So here's the way it works. We put it in water and it absorbs.
Mm-hmm.
It absorbs all the water around it. As it absorbs it, it captures heavy metals and other chemicals that are in the water, and it sequesters them. The problem is it can only take in so much. And what it can take in is based on the temperature at which the carbon is created. So the Japanese carbon, which is created at a temperature well over 1,000 degrees, well over 2,000 degrees, has more moisture driven out of it, and so it absorbs far more. But that absorption only occurs in a relatively short time frame, a matter of days. So carbon is never active more than a few days, which means you use it for specific purposes. You use it if you have put chemicals in your tank that you want absorbed out. If you've got something in your water coming in that you want removed, you can use it for that. But once it's done, it's done. Now, it does not drop it the way many um, such materials do. It does not drop it back into the water column. It will retain it. So you can leave it there and allow it to then simply act as a biological filter in which bacteria will grow on its surface in order to do nitrification and the like, and in order to supply nutrients to microfauna. Anyway, that's kind of the long and the short story about carbon. Mike, 1993. Hello, hello. NC is here. Brent asked about the carbon patents. Fish Fan Link is here. Paul Wyman asked about acrylic tanks. The Diamond Head Fellow. That's right, Pat. It's the Diamond Head Fellow. Right.
Yeah, bettas definitely love them. I've got where I culture plant area just for my betta fish.
Right. Megan is here. Let's say hi to Megan.
Hey, Megan.
Get your camera. There she is.
Hey.
Hi there.
So I wanted to show you this wolffish's new tank here. We got him switched to the 60 gallon.
Oh my God. Oh, look at him.
Oh, yeah.
What a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's beautiful. He does these like zoomies. That's what I call them anyways, where he'll like swim up and down real fast and then he like plays in these plants. And then he's got this like little cave in here that he just never goes in because he just likes to stare at us. But yeah. I was gonna ask you, so as you can tell, he loves playing in plants. And I can't keep them planted for anything.
Ripping them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some jungle vow that it's like I think there's like 2 of them attached. So like it was pretty dug in there pretty deep. And then I've got this purple waffle that he just like will not leave alone either. And it's only when he does zoomies. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just
Well,
wondering.
he's really not pulling it up then. He's just kind of smacking it. Get it down deep. Try to get some. I have a bunch of lead weights. Ask Brenda to send you some, and we'll send you some plants too. Get a lot of plants in there, and try the lead weights as a way of weighing them down. That should work too.
Sweet. Yeah, I was just wondering about that. And then the local fish store that I got them from said that they feed them like goldfish every other day. So I got some feeder goldfish, but I was gonna do what you recommended and feed them like the red worms and the super worms as well. So, but I was wondering, you said that since he's so big, I won't need to feed him that often, right? So they are kind of like overfeeding him, right?
Yeah, I would feed him twice a week.
Twice a week. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
That'll control waste in the tank too.
Yeah.
Don't give him more than one meal, one item, like a medium goldfish or a whole worm like
Okay.
that. You know.
Yeah. These ones are pretty. The goldfish that I got, I set up like a goldfish feeder tank, and they're not very big. They're like, I don't know if you can. They're pretty small.
Well, you can give them a couple of them.
Okay.
Don't overdo it. You
Okay.
know, they don't need that. They will grow more slowly, but they'll be healthier if you feed kind of a minimum rather than maximum. So a lot of people don't get that. You can feed these fish to the point where you blow them up every time you feed, and they'll grow fast. They'll get big and they'll grow fast. but they won't live as long.
Okay. Yeah. I can't really figure out his gender if it's a boy, and I'm not quite sure how old he is. I know he's definitely a couple years old just by off of his size. So
Yeah,
uh,
right.
and then I had another question. So I don't normally buy fish from PetSmart, but this guy had such beautiful collars on him that I couldn't let him go. But he's in pretty bad shape, and I've had him for a couple weeks now, and his belly is starting to get a little worse. But um,
So
he
that's
came with a bunch of film on him, and I'm pretty sure it was like just his slime coat, kind of like wasting away. So I've been putting him in a level 2 salt bath for a little bit in this quarantine tank, and that's taken care of his skin issues. But I don't know if you can tell, his belly is pretty sunken in.
what do you
And I'm
think?
so I did Maeve's recipe of the egg whites and the Gen Cure and erythromycin. So
Okay,
I did
start.
both of those.
He's. I think he's fine. He looks like he got him through it. Start feeding him uh, little pieces of worm or shrimp or that kind of thing.
I have beef heart.
You can do that.
Okay. Okay, so then start feeding him that though. Oh
Start
yeah,
feeding him real food.
there's his little let's see if he'll do his zoomies.
That'd be cool.
Right.
Yeah, there he goes.
Nice.
Yep. But I just wanted to touch base with you on that. But thank you.
Well, thank you, Megan. Nice to
Yeah,
see you.
thanks.
Nice to see you.
You're doing a really good job on social platform stuff for us.
Yay. I'm so glad to hear that. I've been working really hard trying.
Really appreciate that.
Well, thank you for having me and giving me the opportunity.
You bet.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, that wolf fish is something else. That's a beautiful fish.
Yeah, I'm looking for some more oddball stuff. I think I'm down to the wire here on getting things set up. We're going to move all of the 10-gallon tanks onto one wall, and then I just got the tanks. We've got two 120s and two 75s. And they're the same dimension. 75 is 4 foot. The 120 is 6 foot. So we're going to have a 6 and a 10 alongside each other, and below that a 10. I mean the 6 and a 6 foot and a 4 foot, and then below that a 4 foot and a 6 foot, and that'll take up an entire wall.
That's gonna be impressive.
That'll be 10 feet, and I think that's all we've got to work with. So that'll give us the space then to be able to start doing some bigger fish, which I want to be able to do. And then we got the pond, and I think not a whole lot I can do with the pond. I don't want to put a heater in it, but I've tried one of the giant ceramics, the Osphornemus. I put one in there today. If they survive 70-degree water, then I'm going to put them all in there. I've got 4 or 5. I've sold a few, and 3 of them are gold, so that's kind of nice. I may have more than that. I think I've got some in the tank up front as well. But if I can get them all in that pond, then they'll grow better, and I'll be able to do some other things in those tanks. They get they get big enough that they're not aggressive at all, but they become dominant just by virtue of their size. And they're already the biggest fish in the tank. And they're
Wow.
only maybe, I don't even think they're 6 inches yet. They're 4 to 5 inches. So they're going to get moved. Let's see what else is going on here. Hey, Mike, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. It's very kind of you. Yeah, you know, it's amazing to me how many people will say to me that the system that we're teaching saved the hobby for them. Had a guide come in today. He drove down from Baltimore just to see the shop. It's a 2.5-hour drive, one way. He drove half a day to come here and spend half an hour visiting the shop. And
That's
he
amazing.
made the same comment. He said that he had kind of given up because it just got so onerous, having to do water changes all the time, struggling with disease all the time, you know, having to put so much time and effort into the tank that it took all the joy out of it. And of course, with the system that we've designed, you don't need to do that. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not critical.
Right?
Let me
It
just say,
definitely makes it easier.
you know, it's not that it's a trouble-free system. It's that compared to the traditional gravel-based heavy chemical system, it is substantially less labor intensive by 90+%. That doesn't mean it's absolutely carefree. Nothing is. Nothing is absolutely carefree. But it's like when I say stop feeding your fish or stop cleaning your tank. It's not intended to be taken as an absolute. It's intended to be taken as you can back off a lot and be able to maintain a healthy tank with a minimum of care rather than a maximum of care. Care is still needed. I mean, if you're getting your hands into that tank on a routine basis, even if it's just putting food in, then you're affecting the environment. Plus whatever else is going on. So, you know, there is a level of care that's required for any tank. But I'll tell you, for these tanks, if you've got them relatively low stock, you can ignore it for 6 months and it'll be healthier than the day you stop looking at it.
Yeah, it will.
Really kind of amazing. Yeah, I had somebody made a comment on a video. There were 2 people. One said the tank crashed and everything died. And the others, so I suggested that they join us on the show so we can take a look at that and figure out what went wrong. Because that's not normal. That's not what people normally experience. But there was another one that was just kind of strange. He said his fish were doing fine in the new tank until they all got odynium and died. As though fish getting sick are going to naturally be cured because you got dirt in the bottom of your tank. If he had treated the odinium, the fish would still be alive. The fact that he did nothing in order to prove how ineffective the system was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Absolutely.
There are people who do that. There are people who set these things up, and they set them up to prove they don't work. Now, how many people do that? Substantially less than 1%. I would say 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000 people who tried this system are not being honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're setting it up to prove it doesn't work. And so they will sabotage it. They can do it subtly or they can do it overtly and aggressively, but they sabotage it. And then they say, oh, well, it doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work if you don't.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I'll be right back.
Dina had spicy chili for dinner. The prodigious is here.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Guy. How are you?
I'm all right. It's my birthday today, actually.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I am 25 now.
25. That was
Yeah.
my guess. I should have said, well, we're good for you. So what'd
I
you
got a
do?
haircut and everything, man.
Oh, I love it. Got your haircut? Is that a birthday cut?
Yeah, it's a birthday cut.
Nice.
Right. I just wanted to show you my new fish.
Oh, really? What you
I
got?
have to go like this. I finally got some tetras.
Oh,
Can you
cool. Cardinals or neons?
Neon. And then I don't know what's hiding right now, but I have a longfin pleco in here somewhere.
Oh, very cool.
Very shy.
And ancestris, bushy nose.
Yeah, a bushy nose.
Nice.
Where
There's
is it? Yeah, it's somewhere.
Right.
Well, you know.
They kind of hang it.
Set up now.
Cool. Good for you.
Oh, there he is. You see him?
Yep.
Yeah, still small,
Nice. Nice. Nice.
but how are you doing?
I'm better. I'm getting a little more strength. It's coming back. It's slow, but it's coming back.
That's good.
So yeah.
Glad to hear it.
Thank you.
Well, tell Dina I said hey.
I will. Nice to see you, prodigious. Take
Nice
care.
to see you. You too.
Bye for now. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, I. Oh, dear. Let's see. Jenny. We got Jenny, William, Megan, Pam. Cinnamon's here. Hello, Cinnamon. Happy to see you. Charles Fitzgerald. Hi, Charles. Christian B. Got the label. Shipping tomorrow. Wonderful. Got a new batch of edits coming. Excited about that. Union Batista. Hello, hello. I am feeling better, William. Thank you. Paul Wyman. Brenda's here. Brenda's over. I can hear her chatting in the background. She's in the other room. I don't know who she's talking to. Zach is here. Hey, Zach.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. So I just wanted to show you my, wanted to show my first tank I've ever set up.
Oh. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
What is that, a 10? 10 gallon?
Yeah, 10-gallon, and it's got a mystery snail, a few guppies, and 8 little yellow shrimp in it.
Nice.
So anyway, I
That's
found
nice.
your stuff to be very helpful, and
I think I like the tank.
thanks. And I've got this
You
pothos
got a
growing.
little munchkin chatting with us.
Anyway, my family's about ready for dinner. I just wanted
You got
to,
a bunch of munchkins. Good job.
yeah, got 3 in
Hi
there.
there, sweetie. How are you?
Hey,
Hi.
Hi.
she's so shy.
Little
Yeah,
shy.
she's a little shy. All right, well, thank you all.
Happy to see you, Zach. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Let's see. Oh, oh dear. Let's see what else is going on.
Mm-hmm.
And C is chatting away back here.
I'm looking through the comments too.
OMY. Well, let's see. Tired gamer. Tired gamer needs a wrench.
Mm-hmm.
And OMY.
Oh, this is an interesting question.
Go ahead.
Christian B. He asked, Father Fish, have you ever kept sculpins?
I think so. I think they came in on a supplier's list. It's a number of years ago. I don't remember much about them. I don't think I had them very long. They may not have done well. I kind of don't remember. I know what they are. I haven't seen them in absolutely forever.
Yeah, I've never seen them.
I think they're brackish, aren't they?
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Let's see what I can find out about them.
Ben,
Yeah, they're. I don't know if the toad. Let's see if I can show this.
Mhm.
I think I can do this.
Ben Sharp says that he actually catches them in the river. That's pretty cool.
Right. What's going on here?
Not sure.
I clicked on the wrong. Oh. What did I do? I clicked on the wrong thing. How did I do that?
Not sure.
Let me try it again.
Okay.
Reset. Image file. Video file. Slides of PDF. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, I see it in the bottom of StreamYard, but for me,
Yeah,
it just says remove. It doesn't let me do
Why
anything.
it's not coming up? Let me do it again.
Mhm.
Let's see. Share screen. Sculpin. Share. Get back over. It's bringing up the wrong thing.
Yeah.
What's it
Want me to
doing?
try on my end?
No, I'm going to get rid of that.
Okay.
Let me try it again. Reset. Share screen. Clicking on Sculpin. Also share time on again. Share.
Hey, got it.
Oh, good. There it is. Yeah, they're around here. They're brackish. I caught them in Florida in saltwater. I've never kept them in fresh water. Um, I've got one. I've got one now that is. You know what? I bred them once.
Wow.
They spawned and they laid a beautiful, tiny, like a golden egg or white egg, something that looked almost unreal, but they never hatched.
That's a
Uh,
shame.
I think they take a long time to hatch. They're small fish, a few inches, pretty easy to keep. Um, Usually you find them in brackish water, tidal water, and they're in shallow water. So you can catch them with a dip net. I did get some last year when we went out collecting. Um, I got a number of things, small gobies as well.
Yeah, it's funny. I caught one of those when I was 6 at the jetties in Jacksonville, and I had no idea what it was. Everybody's just like, put it back.
Oh,
It makes me want to go back and catch some more.
yeah, really. It's one of those brackish water fish that are pretty easy to find and pretty easy to keep. Um, the Mandarin goby is comparable to it, and that's one of my all-time favorite saltwater fish. It's one that has the madras kind of pattern on it. They get 2 to 3 inches. They have been bred in captivity. In fact, I did spawn them onto one of my big 8-foot trays. I actually had some fry. I think I didn't try to capture the fry, save them, and they wound up. I thought they'd be all right, but apparently not
Yeah.
because they sort of disappeared. But it's a fish I really would like to be able to work with more because they're beautiful and real unusual. Alexander is here. Hello,
Hey.
Alexander.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Sitting there with the back of your head looking at your text.
Yeah. No, I just want to say I've learned so much from your channel. These are my first 2 tanks.
Wonderful.
They look
Nice.
great.
Let me just see if I can get them a little bit better exposed for you guys. There. So the bottom one is a sorority of Betta fish,
Oh, very good.
Nice.
and the other one is sort of a medicine tank. Just further for what you onto what you were saying earlier on about Odinium and skin flukes. I had that for this tank. This is a Father Fish tank.
Yeah,
I cured it with medicine. It's been absolutely fine ever since.
nice.
Sand is definitely the best substrate, 100%.
Do you have a male Betta in there?
No, I won't put a male Betta in. I have enough trouble with the Hellboy female that I've after putting in.
I see.
She keeps them busy. She keeps them on their toes, definitely.
That's a
And,
beautiful
Nice.
birdie.
I like it. That's fun.
the Lymphora cessflora has completely taken over.
Right, certainly has, hasn't it?
Yeah. So I probably will have to tear down this tank eventually. What I've discovered is potted plants are quite useful. they definitely have their use, these terracotta
You bet.
colored plants. I have them potted into aqua soil there. This is actually a medicine tank, and then all the roots you see are a floating plant. I forget which one it is.
Uh, where are you from, Alexander?
Ireland.
Ireland.
Yeah,
Nice.
just below Dublin.
Mhm.
You've moved, haven't you? You were in Florida. I looked you up on Google Maps, and your store's closed.
Right. I'm now in Maryland, and I have a new store in Maryland.
Is Maryland in Massachusetts? No.
No, Maryland is halfway up the coast where the Chesapeake Bay is.
What state?
Maryland is
Oh,
the
sorry.
state.
Maryland is state. Excuse me. All right.
The city is Salisbury.
Okay, so you have.
Ocean. Right on the ocean.
I'm sort of thinking that you've seasons now, as opposed to sort of.
You do, yeah. Yeah.
How are you finding that?
You're slightly further north, but really not that much.
Yeah, yeah. So how are you finding this?
Well, I'm enjoying it. I have family here, so I've kind of gotten back to family. Family.
And you, how's the fish shop going?
Really well. I have no competition, so people are excited about having a nice shop in their community. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, definitely. I have one close to me in Leash, and there's nothing for miles in any direction.
Right, right.
And, yeah, it's very much appreciated. You're definitely dominating in the swamp tank niche.
Definitely.
Yes.
No, it like the
Proudly so.
what you're teaching. I'm no longer afraid of the tank. The
That's
confidence
awesome.
around water and waste, like it just makes it enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. That it
That's a
does.
good way to put it. No longer afraid of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of says it all. I think that's right.
Yeah, you take a firm stance. A friend to all is a friend to none.
Right.
Sand is definitely the ultimate substrate to use in your tank.
Right.
100%.
Right. Yeah.
But there's I don't know if you saw it on Corey's channel. There is a store in San Francisco that
Yes.
don't use water changes, and they use a deep gravel substrate.
They also inject CO2.
Oh, okay.
They do substantial CO2 injection. He does it by filling bottles with CO2 and putting them in the tank inverted so that it dissolves in the tank. It's a clever way to do it.
Yeah,
And that's
it's economical.
where he gets his plant growth.
And but he's not doing water changes, and he has that deep gravel substrate. It's CO2 that makes a difference in that situation, is it?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the plants that are growing from that are able to absorb the bulk of the nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
He is from, what is the name of the
Burma,
Yes, thank you. He
which
and
is
his
now
wife
called, I
from
forget it.
Burma, and they escaped Burma some years ago when it was pretty well locked down. It's still not open by any stretch.
That's kicked off again. What's it called now? Myanmar.
Right, that's right.
Yeah. A load of them are fleeing into Thailand.
It is one of the few places on Earth where the red arowana can still be found in the wild.
That's impressive.
Red
Perhaps
arowana, big one.
the only place on Earth, I should say. But I don't think one has been seen there in a number of years. There was a book out, I can't remember what it was called, Dragons, I believe, written by a woman who traveled the world researching arowanas. She was actually not a fish person. She was a writer, a newspaper journalist, wrote for the New York Times, I believe. And as a young woman, began traveling the world to find arowana in the wild, and then wrote a book about it.
That's amazing.
And I believe,
Yeah, that is.
believe it's
Oh,
called
the fish and the fish took over.
Right.
It's a sort of a weird trajectory to take, but
Right.
God bless her.
Well, thank you, Alexander. Happy to meet you.
Yep, likewise. And best of luck what you're doing. Thank you so much. It definitely inspired me.
Well, thank you. Delighted to hear it. Bye for now.
Take
Bye.
care.
Let's see. We have Balls Aquatics is here.
Hey.
My, look at this.
Hey, what's
Wow.
going on, Father Fish?
We're in a shop here. I can
Mhm.
tell what this is. This is a shop.
This is my basement,
It's your basement. It looks like.
Love it.
and I just want to show you. I just want to show you my natural aquariums.
Oh, I love it. Where are you located, Box?
I'm in Illinois. I actually have a YouTube channel as well. We have,
Outside
cool.
of Chicago.
but
Yeah.
this is a recent dirty tank that I just set up maybe like a week ago with
Oh,
some
nice.
with some
Nice.
green tiger barbs.
Huh. I love green tigers. We
Yeah.
sell a lot of them.
But I just had to come over here and show you some love because you know, I do a lot of the natural aquariums too, a lot of plants, setting the tanks up the right way. I just wanted to come over here and show you some love and show you some
Thank
of
you.
the
They're so
tanks.
cool.
That they
Really?
are.
Yeah. So cool.
They
Nice.
did an amazing job.
Yeah, I have another side here that I'm working on.
Oh, wow.
That's a dream basement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, and there, hold on, there's more.
Oh,
my
that is
word.
awesome.
Oh, my. Wow.
If we could have basements in Florida, I would definitely do that.
Shrimp.
Rainbows. Did you spawn? You got shrimp down there. So what have you spawned?
I breed a lot of like these guys right here. I'm currently breeding these Turkana jewels right here.
Ooh,
Aren't they pretty?
they are
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I love them. There's some babies back there in the back right now. But I breed pretty much everything. I also import fish as well. So I have clown loaches and I have a little bit of everything.
Very cool.
That it is.
I saw your rainbows there.
Yeah, I have another tank of them out here. What do you think about these guys? I think these are one of the most underrated rainbows here. These are called the Australian rainbows.
Yeah, they're underrated. I agree.
You know, they don't have all the fancy colors, but I love them.
Yeah. They're helping. They're great pattern fish.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to show you my little setup and, you know, show the people that whatever he's saying over there, y'all listen to him because he know what he's talking about.
Love your fish room.
Same
Are you
here.
active? Are you active in the local club, the Chicago club?
No, I'm not really in a fish club, but I do go to like all the swaps and different things up in the Chicagoland area.
Right,
And
right.
and we have so I sell fish as well. I sell all different types of fish and I keep them for show. And you know, I do YouTube as well. I try to teach people the same way you do how to set up tanks the right way, so that
Yeah.
way they'll last and you know people can enjoy them.
Well, I'd be happy to buy some fish from you. Send
Yeah,
me
absolutely.
an email. Give me your availability.
Yeah, absolutely. I can get pretty much anything you want.
We'll try to get something going. That'd be fun.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, hey, I didn't want to take up too much time. I appreciate y'all letting me hop on here. I just wanted to show
Thank
you
you,
that,
boss. You bet.
show you what I got going on.
Happy to meet you.
All right, same.
Definitely.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice.
Yeah, that is impressive.
Great, great fish room.
Oh,
Uh,
He definitely turned his basement into the ultimate fish room because that was
yes, I think. Yeah,
impressive.
nice. Whew. Let's see. What else we got going on here? OMY, that is 557. I missed that.
557. Let's see.
There it is. Betta passed away from fin rot. Any tips to avoid this? Yeah, you need to control bacterial production. I mean, that's kind of the issue, particularly with fish like bettas. Um, and the reason bettas are uniquely susceptible is because they they don't have blood flow through their fins. So anything that attacks the fin, if they're in dirty water or water with too high a bacteria content, they can get infection pretty easily, and they don't have any natural way to fight it off. The bacterial infection, however, is really pretty easy to overcome. And you can do it like so many other things right out of your medicine cabinet by using an antibacterial ointment and treating the fish topically. In other words, you put a tiny dot of that ointment directly on the wound or the infection, and it clears it up pretty quick.
That it will.
Does Robo have a wrench? Yes. This hadn't been passed out yet. Ryan is here.
Hey,
Hey,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Howdy.
Hi. How are you?
Good. One of the rare times you can catch me at home.
Hey, nice.
Something, right.
Yeah, so we got the whole fish rack. It's here.
Oh, I love it.
Looks great.
Got all sorts of cories and rainbow fish going on. Snails. These are all Father Fish plants, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, the cories are one of my new favorites here. They're so animated.
What kind do you have?
They are the orange Venezuelans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we got
That's
some.
not an easy one to come by. We're getting a bunch of oddball cories and oddball plecos this coming week. And we're going to start selling fish online in about 2 weeks. So we haven't quite nailed down how we want to do that. I think for larger orders, we're probably going to require overnight shipping, but we'll see.
Yeah, it might just be needed. I mean, those cories, I actually got the ones that I have, except for one of them. I got them all locally. Because I went and I ordered one that it was supposed to end up as 2-day shipping. I don't know what happened with the postal service, but it ended up being 3-day shipping. And half the cories were dead, and then the other half within a few days were gone just due to sickness from stress.
Right.
On the way over. So I'm not doing that ever again. Thankfully, there's a guy near me, little old dude who runs his own shop as well. And yeah, I went in there with my daughter, and he's like, "Oh, you want to pick out the fish?" And so he just hands her a net, and she scooped up all the
That's fun.
Yeah. So I've been getting my stuff there because he's just got everything. He imports it all, and comes out pretty nice.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, it's my little zen corner of the where I could shove it.
Right.
Yep.
I love your setups.
Yeah, we're having fun. Good to see
That's
you guys
amazing.
here.
So your video's doing pretty good. I
Yeah,
appreciate that. You got a new one on snails.
yeah. We're almost there. I just got to actually do the audio for it and get the transitions in. But yeah, I'm not AI. Okay, I saw that in the comment section
I
there.
saw that. Wasn't that funny? Yeah, there's somebody said you were.
I'm trying to record it like 11 o'clock at night and not wake anybody up. So
Right.
it's too animated at that
Even
hour.
trickier. Right.
I don't know. I could do the next one and just Mickey Mouse voice the entire time.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Here's all the snails. Oh, there they are eating the plants again. Oh, you know, we could do that.
I don't think we could either.
April Fools. We'll have something good cooked up for that again.
Then
yeah.
you will be accused of AI.
Right?
Yeah.
Funny.
That
Yeah.
is.
Good to see y'all.
Thank you too, Ryan.
Yep. Have a good one.
Bye
You
for now.
too.
Bye.
Bye. How he can change his voice like that, I don't know how he does it.
I've never been able to do those kinds of voices.
Yeah, me neither.
Never got the hang of it. A is it Ames. Ames is here. Hello, Ames. A is it
Ames.
Ames. Ames is here.
Yes, I am.
A is it
Ames.
Ames is here.
Yes, I am.
A is it
Ames.
Turn the volume off on
Yes,
your
I am.
computer. Or your volume off on your YouTube. Turn the YouTube
Okay.
volume off. I think you got
Is that
it.
good?
Yeah. Perfect.
Now I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear us?
That's a problem.
Huh.
Well,
Hopefully she can come back up. I'm not sure what
I'm
went
sure
wrong
she
there.
will. She got to figure it out. I think she turned the wrong. She turned the volume off on StreamYard rather than YouTube.
Ah, that makes sense.
She needs to turn the volume off on YouTube. Here she's back.
Hear you.
Good. You got it figured out? She can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
No, she's not hearing us. She can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
No, she's not hearing us.
I look
She
pretty.
can't hear us.
Okay. If you can see me,
Mhm.
hi, I'm Ames, and I can't hear you. So that's uncomfortable. But I was going to show you what's going on in my fish tank.
Mhm. Oops. Lost her again.
Lost her again. We'll get her back. She back? Oh, that quick.
We've got Dre.
We got Dre and we got Strix, and there's Ames. Let's try her again. Give her one last shot.
Hey, can you hear us?
Apparently not.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't understand how to do this. Okay, I'm going to bring Dre up. Hey, Dre.
Hey, Father Fish and Dina.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Look at that beautiful tank.
Looks
Yes,
great.
sir. And I got babies in here now.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I just love watching them because they're more active now. They're, more comfortable swimming all around. So
Right.
even though they can be skittish, but I got a big mystery snail.
Did you do?
This is
Yeah,
the
he's
one that
pretty
has the
big.
neorite snails on there.
Mhm.
Neorite snail eggs, my bad.
Cool.
But that guy that just came on, Boss Aquatics.
Yes.
Father Fish, he was the one who inspired me to tell my that guy that I was gonna help him with his pond because he has 1,000 gallon. He had 1,000 gallon
Oh
pond
wow.
with indoor pond too, with a bog filter. It had arowana in it, giant gouramis,
Oh my word.
Oscars. He had a lot of stuff.
Wow.
It was so cool. I think he took it down now. So, but I haven't trimmed the anacaris yet. I'm yet to do it. There's a baby back there, but it's so bright you probably won't see him.
Pretty platy.
Yeah, those
Yeah, I'm
are.
telling you, I love this one.
Those are beautiful ones.
And I'm trying to get her to breed, but she is the one that she hides the male out so easy, so quickly. It's like, dang, you can't get her. You can't get her to do nothing. Let me get a top view. Give me a second.
Hmm. I'm gonna get the Instagram stream backed up real quick.
This right here is coming from the temple plant.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
Oh
and it's in
wow,
the water too.
Pretty.
that's cool.
It's like just stringing off the temple plant, and I had to cut it too because it's already growing back out of here.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
They think I'm gonna feed them monkey.
Of course.
Yeah. But I still feed once a day, even though I have babies, and they're doing good. I had put a see, there's one right here. Turn the light down.
Oh yeah.
You see him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me see if I can give you all a underwater view.
Oh, cool.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool. Those platies are gorgeous.
He's trying to get something off the screen.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very cool.
I appreciate it.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, I'm trying to breed them a lot. I see online, I see some of these platies breeding, having like 50 babies at one time.
Wow,
Right.
that's impressive.
Yeah, so that's what I want to see happening here.
Right.
Yeah, but I love it. It's going on good.
Looking good, Drake.
Appreciate
That
it.
it is.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Let's see. Strix is up. Ames, hold on a minute. I want to get Strix up here. There he is.
Hello.
She is. Hi there.
Hi.
That's pretty tank.
That it
So,
is.
Father Fish, I'm just at just under 4 weeks old for this tank that I just set up, and you've inspired me so much, and I'm just loving every minute of this tank. I'm obsessed with it. So thank you so much for getting me back into the hobby. I've never done a planted tank like this, and I've just been so in love with it.
Well, it's very impressive. I like it.
The only thing I wanted to ask you about is I've had this kind of brown hair algae on my floater roots.
Yeah, I see that. Cut the light back a little bit.
Okay.
See if that'll go away. It probably will. The other thing you could do is add more plants.
Okay.
That would help as well, probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. Okay. I like it.
But floaters. Okay, more plants.
Lettuce and red root. She's got red root in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. Nice.
Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful setup.
Thank you so much.
Oh, I love that Betta. That's a pretty boy.
Right.
Yep, he's my little centerpiece.
Really? Thank you,
Right.
Strick.
Yeah, right now I've got little pygmy corridoras, so they're all over the place, and I'm going to do some black neons here maybe in a couple of weeks.
Cool. Pygmy cords are so fun.
They are really fun.
Yeah, they are.
Well, thank you. Love your tank.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
You bet. See you again soon.
Bye.
All right, let's see. Ames is here. Let's try her again. How we doing?
Can you
She's
hear
still
us?
hear me.
Mm-mm.
And gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
hopefully she'll be able to work it out.
what? What?
I said hopefully she'll be able to work it out and be able to show off her tank.
I don't know. Yeah, she needs to understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha Beach. Okay, Jacob's here.
Mm-hmm.
Get Jacob up. Hey, Jacob.
Hey.
On. So I added more diversity back to it, and look, it cleared that system up in less than 24 hours because I was
Nice.
having back issues because it was telling me that the biology was struggling a little bit. So I enhanced it again and it cleared it right back up.
Very good. Good job.
Definitely.
And then over the weekend, we got 4 of them to start it out, and they're looking like they're doing good.
The Angels.
Yeah, I got 4 of them. He's the
Nice.
only
Yeah,
one.
they look good. They do look good.
He's the only one that's got ammonia poisoning because he's the only one with flared up red gills.
Wow.
And they came from a tank that was no bottom, no nothing, just a whole bunch of angels thrown in it. So eventually one's going to have it, all of them's going to be ammonia poisoned.
Yeah, sorry to say so, but that's true.
And then, well, I know it's going to go away. That's why I wasn't worried about that part. They're really helping.
They look good.
That
They
they
look
do.
real good. Yeah.
The other one now, the first day when I put them in, the next morning I woke up and it was just 4 angels over here and every single buddy else was over here. So I guess they had a little bit of a tutorial argument overnight or something.
Or something.
But I watched this today grow today when I turned my lights on. I watched it. I sat here and watched it. This all grew right here today with like 4 hours.
Honestly.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That it is.
How about that?
It's throwing actually runners everywhere now. My female, she does this a lot, but she's not getting no wound spots or anything. Is she just relaxing or is she
Yeah,
stressed?
I would say so. I think she's okay.
Yeah, it looks like
Okay.
she's resting.
Yeah, it just looks like she's relaxed. See, because she didn't have clenched fins. She was
Mm-hmm.
moving her fins openly. So that's a sign that she wasn't stressed because she didn't have clenched fins together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like ever since I put the angels in, they actually go around and clean up on my plants more than what my shark does. What he misses or doesn't want to get, the angelfish will go around and pick everything else off to like basically make it really better
Right.
for my plant. But everybody
Very
I
good.
called 4 fish stores and they all told me that I made one of the stupidest mistakes, but I don't believe them because I don't have nothing that's fin nipping. And if I did, it would have already fin nipped on everything,
Mm-hmm.
especially on the angels.
No, it all looks pretty peaceful.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think white skirts are fin nippers. They're maybe a little bit of a bully side, but I don't think they're fin nippers.
Not typically. Looking good. Well, thank you, Jacob.
Yeah, it looks
Well,
great.
thank you.
Bye. Bye for now.
Bye.
Guys.
Let's see. We've got Ames is back and Michael is here. Let's see if she's got it together. Hello.
No, I never. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
we
I got it
got
together.
good job.
So this tank was put together maybe 5 or 6 years ago,
Okay.
and I just put more plants in it and such, and some plants up yonder here.
Oh, nice.
A monastero. Oh, let's see if I can point it out. Okay, monastero and some lovely pothos.
Uh-huh.
So,
Very
and I
cool.
just wanted to let you know that you taught me how to do this.
Nice.
You know, and I just added some more sand, and that was a big question.
Right.
This gentleman at a local really good aquarium just said that you don't know what you're talking about, that you're trying to sell something, blah, blah, blah. And I said, he doesn't sell anything. And he says, oh, the deep substrates crash in 3 or 4 years. And I just, let him talk because obviously he knows what he thinks. So,
Well, if you get into a conversation with him again, tell him he really ought to try it. So
yeah, he said he had.
Well, he obviously has not. Or
No,
he's
he
one of
he
those
put some fishy things in the substrate, is what I think.
could be.
So,
He's probably one of those 1 in 1,000 people who deliberately sabotages it in order to prove it doesn't work. That looks great. I like it, Ames. Very nice.
but I just want to thank you. I was in the fish family for a long time, and then things happened, and I had to get rid of all my tanks. And I was allowed one tank, so I kept this one. And it was just life-changing to have met you.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you guys, all y'all, were just fabulous. Thank you.
Very nice. I
Bye-bye.
appreciate it. Thank you, Ames.
Bye.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet. Thank you. So there was somebody else here who dropped off. Let's see if he'll come back.
Yeah, hopefully Mike will come back.
Right, it was Michael.
Mm-hmm.
The Natural Aquarium, a complete guide based on the Father Fish method. And it goes into soil and sand, biodiversity, botanicals, plants and animals, setup and scaping, dealing with disease, and much, much more. And it is not written by Father Fish. It is written by professional people, researchers, technicians, lab technicians, professors, written by people who are educated and who are knowledgeable and who have been doing this system for years. And they produce something genuinely remarkable. This is a piece of research that will function as a tool, a useful tool for you to be able to keep your aquarium in perfect condition for as long as you care to keep your aquarium. Absolutely remarkable book. It is currently available as an ebook, which is the best way to use it because you can have it on your phone or your computer and be able to refer to it in detail. We do have a contract now with a major national publisher. We are preparing the book for publication as we speak. It should be out late spring, early summer. Don't know more about that yet in terms of costs and so forth, but it will be available in your local bookstore. Barnes and Noble will carry it. It'll be available at Amazon online. You'll be able to find it listed and on site in any major bookstore.
That's going to be nice.
Right. We're going to do some book signing.
That'll be fun.
That'll be fun, right? Right here in Salisbury, Maryland.
There you go. That'll be perfect.
At our Barnes and Noble. You bet. Let's see, Kimco Super and Polar Bear. Super 9 Polar Bear. I tried Angels one time, had failure, but it didn't have the same biology occurring, the activity occurring as they do now, resulting in nothing. Yeah, you ought to try them again. Mm-hmm. Angels are not hard, and there's something you will very much enjoy having. Mm-hmm. Adam is suggesting that someone to give him a hard copy. N.C. Pleco, I'm in the book. Yes, he is. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And a lot of you are in the book. Mm-hmm. A lot of you who have been working on your natural aquarium have taken wonderful pictures. We have hundreds of pictures in the book, and all of them are fellow hobbyists mm-hmm. who have been able to create something really beautiful using this system. What happens when you use just organic potting soil? It'll work fine. Mm-hmm. It probably will not hold up long term as well because it doesn't have the supplements. So it'll tend to lose nutrients after a year or so. Mm-hmm. You can bolster that in a couple of ways to do it, but if you will be building a food web in the meantime with leaf culture, leaf mulch, that's going to provide the supplement to that soil that it needs. And so by doing the food web, you're going to be able to have a system, even if you just use potting soil, you'll have a system that'll last indefinitely. Mm-hmm. Oh, Kimco forgot to show us his resurrection jar. Next time.
Definitely.
Matt 3 says my tank is in the book as well. Mm-hmm. Green water is good. Separate it and continue to make water cultures. Comes in really handy. Use it to feed my Daphnia and Vongina. Absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Keeping green water, it's a great food source, not just for microorganisms, but there are a lot of baby fish that will eat single-cell green algae.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got 2 green water tanks behind me with baby mollies and baby guppies. They love it.
Mollies certainly do. The guppies do too. You'll find the ebook in our store. The paperback will also be available in our store once it comes out. So we're going to ask you, all of our friends, to buy it from the store. This will make a bit more money, and that money goes to the authors. We have cut them 2 checks, I think, so far. I think. And we got a third one. Is that right? Is it 2 or 1? We've got 1.
I think so.
Have another one coming. Second one is coming, probably this coming week.
Mhm.
So that's exciting for
That
these
is.
folks. So they now that every one of the people who worked on this book worked on it for a minimum of a year, and a number of them for 2 years. And it wasn't something where they just once in a while poked their nose in and added something. They were involved daily with each other, designing and building each of the chapters. This is it was very intense, very focused, very deliberate. And I think once you get into the book and begin seeing what's in there, you'll realize what a remarkably sophisticated piece of work this really is. It is utterly remarkable.
That it is, and the links in the digital book really come in handy.
Yes.
Mhm.
AIM wants to know, yeah, it will be in print and available in bookstores starting sometime this summer. It should be early summer. We don't have a publication date yet, but it's we're in the works. Loaded with pictures, with graphs, with charts, with anything that helps to explain and clarify exactly what this system is doing. Well, that's right, Doom Pie. The supplement is the solution to the organic potting soil. And that's exactly how we use it. It's exactly right. Foxmaster likes fish and electric trains.
That's
Good
cool.
combination. Good combination.
Definitely.
Oh my. All right, let's see. Let me get over and see if Tired Gamer still doesn't have a wrench.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
Well, no, I've already approved it.
Oh, it's YouTube's end. Yeah.
YouTube is slow on the
Mm,
uptake. I think we got everybody though.
think so. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep.
Yeah, looks like it. Gotcha Beach. Didn't Father Fish do a shorts video about worms and parasites by giving garlic to them? I've talked about garlic a number of times. Garlic works for internal parasites. It is a food source that will deal pretty effectively with like a gut infection, bacterial gut infection. That's its primary value is as a food.
That's cool. Megan actually grows garlic in the back of her fish tanks. That's pretty cool.
Grows garlic out of her aquariums.
Yeah.
I don't know. Try an hour or two I would have more plants though. That's probably even more helpful.
Mhm. Yeah, more plants and reducing the light. That makes a big difference.
How we doing sound like, sir?
Um,
Yes. 7:10.
yep.
Wow. I'm gonna fall asleep before this is over.
I'm right there with you.
Jeez.
Yeah, been working on a cup of coffee.
I think it's been a really busy first hour.
Yeah, it has been.
Dane's here. Hey, Dane.
Hey,
Hey, figured I'd grab y'all in a slow moment and just give you a check in and show you my
Looking
tank
good.
as
Look
it's
at this.
progressing.
Looking good.
that it is. Yeah, those are beautiful. Maybe you'll be able to catch one of the babies on camera.
A pretty mollies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love these mollies, especially my little boy right there.
The gold. Yeah. Gold
He is
crescent.
pretty.
I'm looking for. I've only got 2 babies in this tank. We moved the other 7 over into the green tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been an interesting experiment with that because the ones in the green water, they're doubling in size compared to the ones that's in his tank.
Ah,
So it's like we're going to need to catch them and throw them in there.
yeah, yeah.
There's one.
There he is.
Yeah. That's a cute little fish fry.
If I remember correctly, I think this is 5 weeks.
I believe so.
Looking good.
Thank you.
That it is.
Yeah, it's been fun setting up. It was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, I
I'm
figured once you got into it, you'd like it.
Definitely, it's good calming.
right. Thank you, Dean.
Oh, thank y'all.
Thanks. Yeah, it's really interesting how green water affects the size of the fry. They seem to just thrive so much better in just a straight green water tank.
Right. Well, they're eating that algae.
Mm-hmm.
We don't realize how tiny these animals are, and
So true.
how tiny the food is that they eat.
Mm-hmm.
Any aquarium fish, with rare exception, is going to be able to eat microscopically. They'll be eating food that we cannot see because it's too tiny. And that's simply routinely the case. So it demonstrates the absolute importance of having a food web in the tank. And virtually every aquarium has some because it comes in through the air. Most of the microfauna, the really tiny stuff, comes in from the air, from spores, seeds, little cocoons, whatever it is. It's lighter than air. It's in the dust, and it comes in and it pops into maturity and breeds and grows and thrives in every single tank. So giving it a head start, giving it a good shot, providing nutrients for it is really a big deal because it creates a living environment in your aquarium. NC is here.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
It's your favorite time of the day because it's axolotl feeding time.
Oh my. Here we go. Here we go. One red wiggler coming up. Bang, bang.
Hey, caught it.
Bang, bang.
That was a beautiful axolotl.
He's a cute one. He's probably going to stay at this size because he's been stunted.
Oh.
I got him when he was in probably horrible condition.
Oh, he'll grow. You keep feeding him like that, and he'll grow.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
he's
good.
attacking it like a champ.
That he is. He's trying.
There he
Look at
goes.
that.
Gone.
Got him.
Yep, got him.
Nice.
I'll just do my daily updates right now. A lot has happened. I'll tell you that. A lot has happened. I always make changes in here.
Well, let's hear all about it.
Yeah.
So first, I got a business card now. Woohoo!
Oh my.
Cool.
We got some shrimp in here with some baby plecos.
Oh, cool.
A lot of shrimp.
Yeah, a lot of them. There's more and more. And then we got some bucephalandra and a mother crypt.
Oh, cool. It's a crypt. Nice crypt.
Yep, and in here we have a pleco breeding group and a bunch of plants, like a lot of plants.
Look at that.
And then some guppies. So how I do my tanks is I put them sideways so that I can maximize more space.
Exactly.
But there's one that's not maximized yet. In here we have just a culture going with a bunch of little baby fish, just cultures. Just I put some worms in there and they're growing microfauna. In here we have some more cultures. Got some worms.
Oh, nice.
All right.
And then this is my newest edition. Well, almost the newest edition. So I got a new tank.
Is that a 20?
Yeah, it's a 20.
Nice.
And it's set up how you like it, right?
Perfect.
I just bought some plecos from Colorado. His name's Greg Sage. Have you heard of Greg Sage?
Yes.
Greg Sage from Select Aquatics. I messaged him. He's sending me 2 pairs of green dragon plecos.
Oh, cool.
That is cool.
And finally, the newest edition. I was going to do a video on it, but the video ended up being recorded in slow motion.
Huh.
So I scrapped it. Even though I could speed it up, but it's going to take forever. You can see the little caves, right?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, cool.
You know what that is, Father Fish?
An Episto. That's a double red, isn't it?
Triple red.
It is a triple red. Okay.
And that's female.
Right. Wonderful.
I got it from my friend who's actually sadly getting out of the hobby.
Oh, dear.
So he's selling them for $40 per pair, proven pair.
Nice.
And I managed to get it down, so it's mine now.
Good job. Good job.
Definitely.
And the colors look great. It looks healthy. It's just a bit stressed out. But I'm about to release them into the tank.
They're a lot of fun. That's nice.
You want me to release them in the tank for you guys?
Sure.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Let me put my thing right here. And I'm going to get my trusty catch cup, and we're going to do this.
Sounds good.
I'm going to take the bag out first. The bag is big. I'll tell you that. It's a big bag. I'm trying to do this with both of my hands, so that's why I put the camera down.
Oh, that's understandable.
Then we're going to dump out some of the water, and then I will show you guys them in the cup.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Hold on, guys. Sorry. All right. Here you guys go.
Oh, cool.
Is Father
They are
Fish there?
beautiful. They are beautiful.
They are. So a mechanism I use is a square where you can measure in inches.
Oh, cool.
So this guy's about 2 inches because this one's a
Right.
bit less.
Right.
So I measured it out and I made grids so I can measure out my plecos where I stick them against the glass.
Pretty cool.
All right, let's put them in and I'll get out of your hair.
There they go.
Look at that.
He's confused. He's like, what is this?
Right. Where am I?
He's like staring at me. He's like,
Who
where
are
am
you
I?
and what are you doing in my home?
Look at him.
It's just my home. It's got a funny face. Yes, a funny face.
He's staring at me like I did something wrong.
Right, he really is.
So, hey, you guys, what's going on?
He's still doing it.
I know he is.
Well, I'm going to leave you guys like this. All right. See you guys.
I love it. I love
See
it.
you. See, bye.
Bye. That's funny.
No, it is.
Funny stuff.
Yeah, his fish was definitely giving him the look.
Legend, right? Absolutely.
Definitely.
His fish is the Godfather. He didn't look like it. The Godfather. It's a Godfather there. I knew that is. I know that fish. That damn fish. That damn fish. That damn the Godfather. That's who that is. I knew about that. That's right. What did I miss? David says. Love the voice, Mike. Oh, Lord.
Right.
Father Fish involved in the Godfather.
That's
it.
funny.
I know it's about that. I know it's all about that. That's right. You don't do no nothing to me. No nothing. No. Can't do. You can try and try and try, and you can keep on trying, and you ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. It's all been done. Done and gone. Gone. Done and gone. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very good, Mike.
That was funny.
I can't do Looney Tune voices. Will my juvie rainbow shark eventually kill my juvie angelfish? No, I would not say so. The rainbow sharks are not particularly aggressive fish. They will chase, but they're not going to chase an angel because an angel is not going to run. An angel is a fish like a discus that sits in one place and it moves when it's motivated to move. Now, motivation might be somebody smacking it or nipping at its fin. That's motivation. But more commonly, it's food. It's motivated to move based on that. So there are other kinds of fish that we call lurkers that are similarly stationary fish. They're predators. Now, an angel is not a predator. That's not why it's that way. Discus are not predators. That's not why they're that way. But there are lots of fish that are predators, like bass and pike and all the game fish we're aware of. They stay in one spot. They don't move. Where they move minimally, looking for food, but more commonly lurking under an overhang and waiting for something to come by that they can attack. So two kinds of fish are stationary fish. Then, of course, there are the fish that lay on the bottom. And they're predators by and large. That's what they're doing down there. They're waiting for something to come by they can snag. Salmon and trout. Salmon and trout are not predators. They're opportunistic feeders that are looking for small fauna. They're looking for insects, for worms, for not daphnia, but like larvae, mayfly larvae, dragonfly larvae, looking for scuds, shrimp, small foods that they are finding as they're on the move. And salmon and trout are fish that are on the move pretty much all the time. A trout will go under an overhang, but more commonly you see them swimming around. Certainly true with the salmon. Confidence polos. What is he talking about?
I'm not sure. It may have been for the merch shop. It may have been one of the designs. And currently I'm working with Printify, and Printify keeps running out of the designs, removing the design, running out of the colors and styles, and removing the designs. So I've already looked into another shop platform. And hopefully big things are going to be changing come April in the shop.
Waxworm, mealworm. Right. Those are the kinds of things that that these opportunistic feeders are looking for. They're not necessarily looking for something to chase, although they will. If it comes their way, they're more looking for things on the bottom that they can snag and swallow. Do they always swim downstream? Not at all. Not at all. In fact, generally they won't. Generally, they'll be pointed upstream and will be waiting for things to come down toward them that they can. So they're looking to see what's coming in their direction. Oh dear.
David Fink, when do you think you'll start filling fish orders? Sir FF.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It'll be a couple of weeks. And it's going to be a bear. We really have lost control of the availability list. It's got miles and miles of things on it, many of which are not active. So probably 50% of the stuff that's up there is not active. You don't see it because it doesn't come up if it's not active, but it makes it more difficult to add to the list because we have to go through all of that. Mike T is here. Hello, Mike.
Hey.
How you doing? How you
Good.
doing?
How are you? You snacking or having dinner?
I'm having dinner.
Having dinner.
Rotini, I just wanted to touch base with you and say that everything in the tank is doing great. I added
Wonderful.
more leaves. I added more leaves last week. Leaves seem to be the ticket.
Yep.
I'm following your footsteps. You're the man, brother. You're the man.
Thank you,
Dana, you
Mike.
know he's the man, Dana. He's the man. Yeah.
That he
Yeah,
is.
I found a tetra, long fin, black fin tetra floating on the top of the water. Buried them in the gravel.
That'll work.
Oh yeah.
Rotini. Rotini.
It-
Listen,
yeah.
good
I have.
Italian.
I bought three red lotuses.
Yes.
Oh my God! This one is like the leaves are coming up all the way at the top of the
Oh, I
tank.
know. They're incredible, aren't they?
Oh, they're amazing. I wanna get a package of plants off of you. I mean, I got a lot of plants in my tank,
Nice.
and yeah, I just keep rejuvenating them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
they get. Yeah, well, let me go in here real quick. The lights are off, because it's dark here in Philadelphia. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Okay, here you go. Well, here we are. I mean, let me see. Can you see that?
Oh, look at that. Gorgeous.
That thing. Ah, yeah. There's one up there on the top of the water. There's one coming up, and this is only in the last 2 days.
Mhm.
Nice.
And
Now,
I got another one. I got another one over here,
yeah.
and I got another one hidden down here. But I think the leaves are hiding it.
Probably.
And yeah, well, I ain't worried about it. I mean, if it's going to take, these convicts,
Mhm.
they ain't a real good fish, are they?
Well, they
Vicious.
certainly know how to make babies.
And yeah, yeah, that's right. My buddy, he gave me these 4 convicts. He goes, "Oh yeah, I got these convicts. You can have them." And now he's got them in his tank. He's got a 90-gallon, and he's got babies all running all like down here.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't believe that none of the other fish bothered them. And then look at this. I got, what's that? A mamboya back in there?
Mbuna.
Mambuda.
Mbuna.
That another bad mother.
Yeah, it is.
I know. And my buddy across the street, he's Spanish, right? He goes to me, "I used to raise them. You ought to get them out of your tank."
Right, right.
Well, I don't know. I mean, everybody's happy.
It looks okay. You're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
They were raised when they were small, so I figured, maybe they'll get
You need
along.
to share that dinner there.
What's that?
I'm up for that.
Right?
Oh my God!
I gotta
Yes,
eat.
guys.
You're doing it to me.
Oh, this is Dana. Don't mess with Pop, man. He knows how to eat.
See you, Mike. I gotta go.
See ya.
Bye. Have a good one. Late.
You bet. Crazy.
Making both of us hungry.
Really. Rotini. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I've got some leftover from 2 nights ago, fried fish, and some baked sweet potato. I'm going to be heating up as soon as I get out of here. Randy, you want to heat that up for me in the toaster oven? I don't want it microwave. That'll make it mushy.
I think later I'm going to do some cheese sticks.
Ribeye and baked potato David had. Oh,
That sounds good.
yeah, it does. Sweet potatoes and fish, right. That's what I'm up for tonight. Last night, I went to a restaurant. I got a bowl of cream of crab soup and a crab cake. I got through the cream of crab, could not eat the pancake. I mean, the crab cake. Put it in a take-home box, took it home, put it in my refrigerator, and this morning it was gone.
Wow.
Gone. And I can't find it.
That's
So
strange.
unless I left it sitting in the restaurant, which I do not believe I did,
Mm-hmm.
somebody snuck into my house and ate my crab cake last night.
Right? That's bizarre.
Damnedest thing. I mean, I could have left it. It was not in the car.
Mm-hmm.
I triple checked that.
Mm-hmm.
I could have left it sitting outside when I fed the cats, but I couldn't see a box anywhere.
Yeah.
It was a styrofoam box. So I don't know what happened to it. Disappeared.
Right? I would definitely lock my door tonight.
Yeah, really. Crazy.
Right? That's bizarre.
Crab cake. And it was
Never-
back in loan. I mean, it was nice crab cake.
Right?
Dina, how many fish tanks you got?
Oh gosh.
Jonathan wants to know.
Well, you got to keep in mind I'm counting small tanks too. That's 1 gallon. So if I count my husband's in the 1 gallon tanks, then I've got 15.
15. Getting there. Getting
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I think that counts. I think 15 counts. Anything over 13.
Right?
13, 12 is a goal.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a dozen tanks. That's a goal. 13 is out of control.
Right?
It's one more than you need in order to have an appropriate, legitimate, large goal. That's a large goal. A dozen tanks is a lot of tanks.
It is.
If you got more than 12 tanks, you're out of control. You're now a member in good standing. Stealing my food, Matthew says. Maybe the cat's got it. They might have.
Yeah.
It's possible. But I didn't see an empty box anywhere. And they're not going to eat the potato. There was a whole baked potato in there. A whole entire baked potato that I was looking forward to. I don't know what that. It's weird. I went looking for it this morning, could not find it, and I put it on top of the other box that had the fish in from the night before.
That's just so strange.
Gone. I might be in the freezer. I thought about that after I got here. I might have put it in the freezer. I did think about that at one point, but I didn't think I was sufficiently witless to do it and not remember I did it. But I could have been. I'm getting the crab cake caper right.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, that is bizarre.
David Fink says that New York stripe is his go-to steak. New York stripe. I see. I do not think you said what you meant to say. Ribeye. Oh, he corrected himself. Strip. No, I will not. I will not. No. And nor will Dina. No. We don't do that here. No. And shame on you for suggesting. David. Really. I thought you were a nice Christian man. Now he's getting scared. Poor David. We shouldn't treat old men that way. Right.
Adam said if it's got a stripe on it, it's actually a skunk.
Well, there's that.
Right?
I don't think I'd eat that.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to try eating skunk.
I don't think I would. I don't care. You know, I don't think you could promote it to me adequately. David said, "You're right. I'm just 13 years behind you." Right. I ain't an old man. I'm an old man. Old man. I'm an old man. I ain't that old though.
True.
Oh. Mike sent Megan a Discord friend request. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's allowed. Sasha and friends. Hello, Sasha. Hello, hello. What's Adam saying? It's got a stripe, it's a skunk. Couldn't be much different than squirrel. Probably true.
Might.
Probably true. Still don't think I'd try.
I don't blame you. I don't think I would either.
Next stream, Mike's coming up. Batten down the hatches. All right. 42. Got 15 minutes left. Somebody do something.
Right? I can see. I'm going to run grab Dean's phone and see if I can show off my tanks.
Good idea. Oh, 360, Adam. At 360, they send you 5 of them. 5 checks a month. It's amazing. Didn't say that, David. You said that. I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't even use the word. Or did I? I might have. Do I need to add anything to the dirt I just picked up from you at the shop, Vernon? No, it's complete. You don't need to add a thing to it. Just cap it with 2 inches of sand. That is critical. But it has everything in it that is needful to keep it alive and dynamic indefinitely. And that means for about 5 years. There are adequate nutrients in there for it to last about 5 years, which is about how long it takes for a tank to fully cycle. So when you hear somebody going on about cycling tanks, a tank does not cycle in a month. It doesn't cycle in 6 months. It doesn't cycle in 2 years. It takes an absolute minimum of 5 years for a tank to cycle. Here's Dina.
Yep. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. This is the 40-gallon breeder. It's got a lot of different fish in it. It's actually going great. Then over here, I've got LRB's rice fish. They're really beautiful if you look at them this way. From the top. I've had them to lay eggs, but so far I have not had any babies yet. So hopefully I'll get some soon. I had
You get them.
What'd you say? Oh,
You'll
good.
get them anytime.
Yeah, I had a dragonfly nymph in there that actually killed one of my fish. And I know for a fact it was a male because I had 2 males. So I've only got 1 male left. Then we've got the green water. These have mollies in it, little tiny black mollies. And you can see how well these guys have been growing. These are the guppy Endler hybrids. That's actually one that's already reached adulthood. He's very pretty. Then we've got the turtle tank, which I need to do some hardcore work on the turtle tank. They keep eating my cleanup crew. I keep adding snails to be a cleanup crew, and they turn the jaws at them.
Well, they are the cleanup crew.
Oh, so they'll eat algae as well?
No, but they clean up the cleanup crew.
Right. They definitely good at that. That's the male. You can see how small he is. He's a little tiny thing. The female, she's probably hiding because I don't see her anywhere. I've definitely got a lot of work to do on this calendar. I'm slowly getting things done. The mint is growing really well. The water lettuce is growing well. And even my pitcher plant's growing pretty well. And the sweet potato slip has really taken off that I put in here.
Nice.
And I think that's pretty much, yeah, I've got plants. Let me see if I can get around this to show off my Betta sorority. So I've got too many plants in here.
Oh.
We're going to see if I can get there. Yeah, they're not going to come out probably.
A strange question, Rocket Fin. There is no type that does that. Fish waste is a function of feeding.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the ones I can show for now because everything else is just jars with cultures. Could show off my scud bucket. It's coming along really well. Well, I'm going to switch off of this and go back to the computer. Thanks for letting me show off my tank.
Okay, looking great.
Thanks.
Good job. Oh.
Yeah, the paludarium's been a lot of fun.
That's neat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Razorbacks. Those, no, they're not razorback. Good guess though. They're musk or mud turtles.
Yeah, they're eastern musk turtles. And really small. I mean, the female, she's this big. She dwarfs the male.
They're babies.
Mm-hmm.
Chatterbox.
Yes, Sailor Ed, that was a Stargate my friend gave me. I saw Stargate SG1. Sadly, I broke part of the bubbler, but
Lord.
I usually just like natural decorations like driftwood, but when she gave me that Stargate, I'm like, oh, I've got to put this in the tank.
Yeah, they do stay small. They're maximum 4 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a small turtle. And they're nippers.
Oh, they are.
They're not going to hurt much, but
No.
they have a sharp beak.
Mm-hmm.
So they can cut you. I've been bitten a few times by. I try to be careful about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you never know. You know, an animal can bite and get bacteria in the wound. Mm-hmm. They're not always, they don't brush their teeth.
Right.
At all, even. Not even occasionally.
Yeah, those little guys, they're very nippy. When you go to clean it out, the plants, I have to distract them with something because they're trying to bite.
Esteban de Plantier. Learned a lot from your channel. Thank you. I had my first fish tank, and it's been about a month and going great. Esteban, thank you. Duplantier. Oui, monsieur. Merci beaucoup. Enchanté. Moi aussi. Asshole. Way smaller than the red. Yeah, the red chiefs. That's right. The oh dear. Red ear spider, right.
I tried to find the smallest species of turtle that I could legally keep.
Yeah, we can't keep them in Maryland. They have to be 4-inch 4-inch shell, which is ignorant.
Right.
But then many of the laws in Maryland are deeply ignorant.
That they are.
We need to get a MAGA governor in here, straighten this place out. Chatterbox.
Hey, it looks like we got. Sorry, go ahead.
She's talking about your filter. Oh, Sailor Red's here. Let's Sailor Red up. There he is.
Hey, Father Fish, how are you this evening?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm recovering, so I'm doing pretty good. Can you see that Molly?
Yes.
I had never seen one in those colors before, and I was just kind of impressed with it.
It looks like a. Oh, I see. They call it a sunrise or sunrise, I think.
And they didn't know what they were doing when they sold it to me because they swore it was a lyre tail, and I'm like, oh, there's a lyre tail being told, but it's not that fish. All right, I'm going to get out of here because I need to get back to my napping. I had never seen one.
I got about 5 minutes left. Starts. Nice. Here we do. Can we shut this down yet? We're getting close.
We're getting close.
Getting close. Matthew plowed in. Too lazy to come on. Belly too full of ham and beans.
That'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. And I'm gonna be heading in the same direction momentarily here.
Same here.
Heat up my fish fry. I could travel north, but it's too late. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get back 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I got something I can heat up here. We have a kitchen in the store. It's a full kitchen with the exception that it does not have a sink. We have no running water in our kitchen.
Oh, no.
Makes it a little tricky. And no obvious way to do it because we can't put a drain in. We would have to have some kind of bucket drain or something weird.
Yeah.
And the other reason we can't do it is we can't even plumb it out because we'd have to go through 50 feet of concrete horizontally.
Oh,
to get
man.
to the nearest drain line. So we're kind of screwed.
Right.
we manage.
Mhm.
We do manage. No sink. I know, no sink. Makes it tricky. We use the bathroom, and we got a little bathroom sink in there. We're going to put a tub in. If we ever get around to it. But to do that, we've got to cut through um, iron pipe
Oh no.
for the drain.
Oh no.
That's another can of worms.
Oh yeah, it is. Doing metal plumbing is a nightmare.
Really.
Nightmare.
Yeah, it's old. It's an old building. It's well built, a nice building, and we're happy to be here. But there are some limitations.
Yeah, definitely.
There's not a whole lot we can do about it. Thoughts on adding springtails to a tank? Springtails are not aquatic. So you can do it if you've got like a moss area coming up out of the water, sort of a terrarium with water that you can have fish in. But the springtails are a wet, mossy kind of bug that lives in damp, mossy conditions. Yeah, it's a well-built building, and it's in nice shape. The only real issue is that the roof is not insulated. It's a 20-foot roof, and it's just a sheet of metal. So it does not provide any insulation against cold or heat, for that matter. Most of the workspace that we have is drop ceiling. So that helps a lot because it holds heat and holds AC in to a restricted area.
Definitely.
We use a sump pump and pump the sink overhead to a drain. Yeah, the only problem with that is overhead means 20 feet in the air. The ceiling is 20 feet in the air. And to do a drain like at 8 feet means that we'll be forever whacking it, walking by it with tall stuff. So that's a problem too that we haven't figured out. There might be a way to do that though. The problem is that we'd have to go forward to hit the drain. That could work.
Might.
Theoretically. We'd have to go up about 10 feet. And then we'd have to go across 8 feet and then forward 15 feet, maybe 20, to drop down into the waste pipe. Potentially doable. But that cathedral ceilings, not really. It's we have a loft, but the beams the beams are not at 6 foot. The ceiling is. There's 8 foot of walk space, but they're 2 foot deep beams. They're big beams, so you can't. I can't stand up and walk under. And I don't go up there. We have a ladder to get up there, and I ain't going up no kind of ladder. Last ladder I went up on, I went up 3 steps and damn near killed myself.
Oh no!
I don't do ladders anymore. That was some years ago. A lot of work. Yeah, it sounds like I already got a lot of those jobs. All right. Oh, David was a plumber. We could get a plumber in here to do it. I don't know. We might have to do it. The problem is because we have to cut into the line, we need a permit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a headache. Ooh.
Yeah, we're doing fine without it. If we can get a swap sink in the bathroom in place of that, well, that's our goal. Then that'll solve the problem.
Definitely.
We can carry dirty dishes across the hall. All right.
Yep, it's that time.
We're good. We're done. We're out of here. I'm going to try to make it back Wednesday. Dina will be here for sure. So we're going to be here Wednesday. Hang in there, guys. Love you all.
Love you guys.
Little fishes, as they swim about their home. I love my little fishes.
No idea. That was weird.
About their home.
Here.
When the sunlight shines upon them, and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home. I have traveled the world over, but never found a peace that comes from watching my fishies as they swim about their home. My heart is happy and I am content to sit and watch them swim. I will not be alone while these fishies are in my home. When the sunlight shines upon them and their colors begin to glow, I am drawn into a world where my heart longs to go. I imagine scenes of beauty and feel the warmth of love. I love my little fishes as they swim about their home.
Night, everybody.